has a small presentation for us today. So you can start, please, Mr. Dhanesh.
Well,
also, a quick welcome to Divya. Divya, Dhanesh, is that your wife who's
she's
joining
my
us?
wife,
Divya?
and
Yes,
Divya.
welcome, Divya. Yeah. Welcome, Divya, will also join the Zoom call. Welcome.
To begin with, I think good morning to all our North End, our Rotarians in North Carolina, Dilworth, South End, DG Mike Walker, President Ranjit Rowley, fellow Rotarians from Dilworth, South End, and also North Island. We are happy to be here to discuss about a project, which is a very prestigious project for us going forward. And it's to do with education for the underprivileged. In this competitive world, education is an essential requirement of every individual. Education fulfills one's life with joy and happiness. An educated person is more satisfied with his life, or we can say that education gives a reason to be alive in this world. Keeping these facts in the forefront, Rotary Club of Mumbai North Island, Mumbai, took up the project of Madhavrao Kane School. It's a school education institution, especially so these are from the poorest of poor tribal families whose children are deprived of basic education and had never attended school ever. May I start the presentation? Just give me a few seconds, please. Divya, you can run through? No, in your place. Yeah, share. Where is share? Can I start with slide number 1. To begin with, Rotary Club of Mumbai North Island, that is RCMNI, we call it short. It's a prestigious club of Rotary International District 3141. We have 34 years of community service with meaningful projects, providing basic necessities like water, sanitation, medical facilities, and educational infrastructure facilities to the deprived and underprivileged class in the city, as well as in the rural India. At present, we have 62 members in the 2020-2021 year. To apprise all, we have, our club has, a district governor, an AKS member, that is Ask Klum Society member, is sitting right amongst us, Rotarian Rajendra Chapale. And many North Enders have been serving in the district over the years. Next slide, please. Just a minute or so, what the summary of some noteworthy projects which are conducted by RCMNI. One of them is a prestigious one, the Touching Little Hearts. We do pediatric heart surgeries for the underprivileged along with District 3141. And we raise $30,000 annually for this cause. We have 2 years vocational training apprenticeship certification course in the field of construction, electricians, plumbers at a school called Vidya Nidhi, which is a place called Juhu in Mumbai. We have supplied, regularly we do that, but supplied 70 teak wood school benches and tables for the underprivileged school girls at St. Joseph's Convent, Ville Pale, which is from the Rotarian Randar Chapale and Shubhalakshmi Chapale Endowment Fund. Both of them are present here. Robotic lab with 3D printing facility at a school in a place called Mahim, which is for the underprivileged children. We have set up robotic lab there. Again, from Rajendra Chapale and Shubha Chapale Endowment Fund. Few more of the noteworthy projects that we do. We conduct a municipal school teachers training program, which we regularly do. Distribution of necessary essentials and food items. There was a cyclone here recently, and the affected families, we had approached them and we supplied the necessary essentials and food items in a remote village called Dapoli in Maharashtra. We do regularly the dental health checkup and treatment for the underprivileged school children. We have done checkup of around 20,000 students and treatment of 2,000 students at the NGM hospital, a place called Kamote in Maharashtra, India. We sponsor meals to cancer affected patients and their families. There's diabetes detection and mammography camps, which are organized annually by RCMNI. Lymphoedema Foundation conducts training of doctors by annual camp in Mumbai as well. I have run through the details, now some photographs to match them. The robotics lab for the school children, on which we can see here is our Rotary Rajendra Chapale with District Governor Harjit Singh Talwar. Here there's a teachers training program in progress. We have vocational training of students. These are the meals given to the cancer patients, when they come for treatment. And of course, we have free heart surgeries of underprivileged children, which we do every year. This is the photograph of the essentials with the cyclone hit families in a remote village called Dapoli in Maharashtra. We had given. This, of course, is a polio drops, which we, polio immunization program, which we conduct every year. These are the teak wood school benches for the underprivileged children, which we did last year. Yeah. Now coming to our flagship project in 2020-21 for the school called Madhavrao Kane Ashram Shala, which is at Wada, a place called Wada, within district Thane, around say 2.5 hour, 3 hour drive from Mumbai. This is a school building which we show them for you. We have the school children in various activities shown here. This is the annual day function being performed by the children, and in various activities in the hall, in front of the veranda, and in school classes. Now this school has grown into a big ashram shala, meaning an education institution with having classes up to 12th grade. And presently, there are 765 students who are enrolled, which belong to the Adivasi, the tribal rural area, Adivasi class that we call them, of Wada in Thane. And these Adivasis earn a paltry $3 to $4 per day only. The students attend during the day, the school they attend during the day, and are boarding within the school premises at night. Of course, for their food requirement, it is provided to the children by the government of Maharashtra, the state of Maharashtra. Now, these students, as we mentioned, they come from the poorest strata of society, often with the unique distinction of being the first from their family to be attending school. Now, our association, our club's association with the school is for what, 12 years. And we have facilitated community projects like construction of classrooms for secondary education, toilet blocks, library, and laboratory, which was fully equipped for the upliftment and welfare of the Ashram Shala, the institution. In the year 2013 and 14, our club initiated a big project, that's the construction of the new Ashramshala building. And this was inaugurated by none other than the past Rotary International President, Rotarian Kalyan Banerjee. Now, what we propose to do, the plans for this year, is that we want to make 20 toilet blocks and bathrooms for the school's old and new buildings and to be repaired and painted. This will help in better hygiene and safety for the students. This is the layout plan of the school premises where we show the new school building which was there, and this is the old school building. We'll just come, the next slide will come to know more about it. There are toilet blocks here, the girls' dormitory. In this plan for 2021, this is the new buildings which we have made, constructed, and these are the old buildings we can see, which need major repairs and basic updates with better facilities for students who are presently deprived. Also, we have plans to make wash basin stands and soap dispensers to install them for basic sanitation, solar panel for basic electricity requirements for all buildings of the school, and also for the toilet blocks. You know, in this Maharashtra, we have this, sometimes the electricity, you know, suddenly it goes off. So for that, we need solar panels to restore the electricity. There we have the photographs shown here, the toilet blocks, the wash basin stands, the solar panels, soap dispensers for sanitations, and the repair of the building. Now, what is the budget which we discuss out here? Is the estimated budget. First, we talk in US dollars. The cost of toilet blocks and bathrooms for school and junior college, in all 20 numbers, would cost US dollars 14,662.16. The repairs and painting of the school building and existing toilet blocks would cost us 8243.24 US dollars. Similarly, wash basin stands and soap dispensers for sanitation would cost us 1175.68 USD. Solar panel with accessories, 8542.56. And then we have a small contingency, miscellaneous contingency, which we can call that at 927.36. So the total project cost in USD comes to 33,551 USD. In INR, Indian National Rupee, it comes to 24,82,774. We have just shown this in the next slide also. Now, how we fund it, the funding pattern. Now, we have spendable earnings from the endowment fund of Rotarian Randa Chapale and Mrs. Shubha Chapale, which will be 15,605 US dollars. Now here we are here for forging a partnership. We require our foreign club, international club, to fund us with 2341 US dollars, which is 15% of this amount. Earlier till last year it should be 30%. This year, because of COVID and other reasons, it has come to 15%. It has been made 15%. So total funding comes to, and then World Fund, the Rotary International, will match it with 15,605 US dollars. So all in all, the total funding in US dollars becomes 33,551, which is INR 24,82,774. This, which we have mentioned in Indian National Rupee. the total amount, mentioning respectively for each of the requirements, which is 24, 82, 774. Now, we strongly believe that there is this spiritual soul in each one of us, each one of Rotarians, which we are, which awaits the opportunity to do something good and something noble for others. Mumbai North Islander Rotary Randa Chapale, who is amongst us, is also an ARC Kulum Society member, has offered this year's spendable earnings of USD 15,605 from his endowment fund in the Rotary Foundation for the purpose. But in order to avail matching grant from TRF, our Rotary Club would need International Rotary Club to participate in this project with 15% of our club's contribution, which I just mentioned a slide before. So here it is, a partnership we need to have. Looking forward to Rotary Club of Dilworth, South End, North Carolina, US, and Rotary Club of Mumbai North Island, Mumbai, India. As we say, which is a slogan this year, Rotary opens opportunities. So let us have this opportunity of forging ourselves into a good partnership.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Dinesh. This was an excellent presentation, and we really appreciate you reaching out to us, and more importantly, we thank Amarja, our newest member, for bringing this to us. So with that, I would now open it up to questions. If anyone has any questions about the project, about the Adivasis, about Rotary Club, we'll be happy to get those questions addressed. Does anyone have any questions? If you want to raise your hand. Okay, Kevin, go ahead.
I am sorry, I am babysitting here, so I missed the amount needed. Can you?
$2,341 US.
2,241.
341 US dollars. 15% of the total project cost. Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Excellent.
Thank you. It's a great project.
Yeah.
It's a good.
Excellent project.
Any other questions? All right.
Just a statement.
Go ahead.
Just a statement.
Ahead,
excellent project. Excellent project. It looks like it's really something we need to look at closely. I appreciate the fact that they presented it to us and that Marja brought it to us. I think it's great.
Absolutely. Thank you. From missing pages. Go ahead, Kevin.
Can you hear me?
We can see you barely, but we can hear you kind of.
Okay. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to ask was, what, with the 723 students, how many working toilets do they currently have?
Good question. Shubha, would you unmute yourself? Yeah. Shubha, you have to unmute yourself. Okay. Okay, go ahead.
They had 24 toilets.
How many?
Already exist. 24 they have.
24. Okay.
Yeah, but they have to be, you're building new toilets or you're updating a portion of them? Rajendra, would you answer that? How many of them are being updated? How many are being made built? How many toilets are being updated and how many toilets are being built new?
Yeah, about 20 toilets are in the dilapidated condition. They are being repaired. And there will be another 20 toilets. Toilets
New
and
toilets.
only toilets. No, toilets as well as bathrooms also.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. I think that answers Kelly's question. We had another hand raised. I'm sorry. Was that you, Michael? Go ahead, Michael. Unmute yourself.
I was just curious, being that the school is 3 hours away, how was the location chosen? Do you have a personal connection to the area, or?
I will explain to you. Should I?
Oh, go ahead.
See,
Go ahead.
the thing is this ashram shala is a big concept here in Maharashtra, India. Okay, there are various villages are there, but you know, for 4 or 5 villages or 6 villages, they have to have one ashram shala, and the students, they have to walk from all the way 3 hours, 2 hours, 2.5 hours like that every day to attend a school, because they cannot provide ashram shala to every village. So about 4 or 5, 6 villages, they can have one ashram shala. And what happens when the student, they come to the school, they have to stay there because they take a lot of time to reach the school. So that, you know, they study in the daytime, they stay at night in the same classes. They have got their own bags there in the school rooms. And on the weekends, they go to their parents, which is a bit away from the school. Or sometimes the parent comes to the school. It's like that.
Wow.
That is why it is called ashram shala, where you can stay also and you can learn also.
Wow.
These are residential schools. Yeah.
Yeah. So they don't have dormitories. They actually sleep in the same classroom that they study in.
Actually,
for girls, there is one dormitory there.
Okay. Okay.
But it is insufficient. That is why we are planning to have other dormitory also for the girls students.
Wow. Okay. Excellent.
That is the next year project.
Amarja has gone there, so she knows.
Amarja, go ahead.
I just want to answer Michael's question about how the connection to the school. My cousin's uncle used to teach there in that ashram shala, and she actually took my mom there to ask if Inner Wheel Club could help out the school because it needed a lot of work. And so she took up this project and basically introduced all of the Inner Wheel district to the school. So a lot of the clubs are coming together and doing projects in the school. And then she also obviously involved a Rotary Club of Bombay North Island to do projects in the school. And I'm part of I was part of an Inner Wheel Club in Mumbai. And we also did the playground that you probably saw the photographs in the presentation. We had donated a playground there at one point. It's been a while. That was a connection.
Very good. Thank you.
His cousin's uncle used to go after his retirement. He had retired from this government office, and then later on, after like 70 years old person used to go walk 2-3 miles and then used to go to teach them.
Do we have any additional questions? Thank you for answering those questions so completely. Do you have any other questions? DG Walker, we would love your comments. This is our first experience with an international Rotary Club meeting. And so we'd love your thoughts and comments on this as well.
Well, my thoughts are, this is an incredible project, first of all, but maybe more importantly, more broadly, I think this format is perhaps the wave of the future for clubs around the world to do global grants together and to have an opportunity to present it. And to me, doing global grants this way, or any kind of grant this way in the future, any kind of project, this seems to be the way to do it, to have clubs pair up, have a meeting like this. And this really was not possible 8 months ago because none of us wanted to come close to trying Zoom. But what I say in my club visits, we have about 2,500 Rotarians in our district, and there's probably 1,500 to 2,000 that know how to use Zoom. And I call that a Rotary miracle. And it's something that if you'd said my job 6 months ago was to make sure we had 1,500 Rotarians that knew how to use Zoom, I'd have said you're crazy. I wouldn't have even tried. But it's amazing when something is a have to instead of a want to, it's amazing what gets done. And so our newfound Zoom skills, I think, provide a perfect platform for other clubs to do the same thing we're doing today.
Excellent. And, you know, and with that, if there are no additional questions, we do have a couple of our club members who have already pledged anonymously to match for half of the project costs on today's Zoom call. So,
Ranjit.
Fundraiser, yes. Go ahead, sorry, Quanta.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to mention, in case you guys need some more information, Charlotte International Rotary Club had a gala, and I think in total they have raised, with the combination of the global grant and also what was raised in India, we did raise $74,000, I think, for cataract surgeries in Mumbai and Calcutta. So you may be interested in finding out from David Lynn, who is now with the North Club, because he was involved, as well as our previous president, Eli Khore. I'm getting no names.
Excellent.
So you might be interested in finding out from them, because my club was very much dedicated to the cataract surgeries in India, and so they have been in contact.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you, Quanta. We're just getting back. So Rajendra, Dinesh, Amarja, Shubha, and we have good news that we have already matched on this call, on the Zoom, on this meeting call today. We matched half of the need for your project costs from donations from our members who have made anonymous donations. So congratulations on that. We're halfway there already, and then we'll be approaching our charities to look at our international budget that we have already set aside for projects. So we look forward to getting back to you all with some good news shortly. And again, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you very much.
And this is, like you said, DG Walker, this is an amazing opportunity to learn about people on the ground, put names with faces, and to actually get hands-on projects like this. And Rajendra, I would also inform you, you will be getting a delegation from Charlotte, so please be ready to host us. So please buy some good Scotch whiskey in anticipation of our arrival. Start stocking up.
You're always welcome.
Thank you, Shiva. Excellent. Well, this has been a very exciting meeting today. Thank you all for being here. And with that, we're going to now have the four-way test, and then we will wrap up our meeting. Again, thank you all so much. So of the things we think, say, or do, first,
is it the truth?
Second,
is it fair to all concerned?
Third,
will it build goodwill and better friendships?
Will it, fourth,
will it be beneficial to all?
Beneficial to the society.
And finally,
will it be fun?
Will it be fun?
Will be fun.
It will be fun. Well, thank you all. We'll keep the Zoom call open for a few more minutes so you can all meet your new friends. And other than that, the official part of our meeting is adjourned. But again, thank you. This has been a historic meeting. And thank you all for being here.
Great meeting.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ranjit. Thank you, everybody.
No problem.
I want to thank Ranjit Rawley very much. I spoke to him about the project at an informal meeting at our Dilworth Park social, and he immediately welcomed the project.
Oh, nice.
And I really I appreciate and I thank you for that. Thank you for making this project possible as well.
Thank you, Ranjit. Thank you.
No, not at all. Not at all. Thank you for all you all do for Rotary.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Mike.
Okay.
Thanks, everyone. That was a great meeting. I learned a lot.
Absolutely.
Have a
Absolutely.
great day ahead. Have a great day ahead.
Take care. Bye-bye.
All the best. Thank you.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Kevin, Ranjit, if I have a question, is Amarja, she's still on?
Amarja is still on, yes.
She's muted. I didn't know if I understood. Let's say they get all the funding. Is there a time frame on this? Like when the work might be done, or let's say the whole thing happens and they get it tomorrow. Are we talking 6 months, 2 months?
So it's all ready to go, but I think that the whole process of getting the international funding is about 2 to 3 months.
Okay.
Dilworth, the Rotary Club of Dilworth commits to doing this project, Then they're going to do a whole preparation. They're going to do an application to the Rotary International. And then once it's approved and we've met all their contingencies, then they will approve the project and the funds will be released. So I think at that point, so it's going to be at least 3 to 4 months out.
Okay.
You can correct me if I'm mistaken.
It is about 2 to